Hello, fellow puzzle addicts. Today we have Brain Games Calendar 2017, a year of entertain your brain puzzles. I did not create any of these. I'm showing you all the people that did. What we'll be doing is going through these puzzles together and showing how you have to think to win them. Hello, welcome to week 4, day 1 of Brain Games Calendar. Today we have Find the Word. So let's get into it. Knowing that every arrow points to a letter and that no letter can touch another vertically, horizontally, or diagonally, find the missing letters that form a keyword in reading direction. We show one letter in a circle to get you started. So this is the arrow that they use to get there. The one thing I wanted to explain, make sure that it was understood, that there's only really one right way to do this puzzle to get the answer. So I'm going to show you 2 other ways to do it, and then I'm going to show you, to show you that it doesn't work unless you do it the particular way. But we're going to start here. All of them start like this because that's the head start that the puzzle people gave us. Now, the one way you can do this is to follow the line. So that this would be the next arrow, and then I go to the next line and follow this arrow, and then go to the next line and follow that arrow. So we're going to try that right now. So we circle this, cross it out to show that we've done it. And the thing about this is when you have an arrow, it has to keep going until you can't go anymore. This E is the last letter I can select. So it goes like this. That's the letter. And now these letters are unavailable. So next arrow is this one. So that means this is the next letter. And now these letters, these letters are unavailable. So next arrow is this one. But as you can see, there is no letter to select because this is already selected and there's nothing available. So it's already a not good puzzle, already not done. So if we choose, so we put an X through that one. If we do this one, then this is the letter it's going to select because it has to go until it can't go anymore. So now these are the letters that are not available. Now to do this one, this is the only letter left to select, which means, change the pen. This letter's not available. And this letter's not available. And this letter's not available. Now we have one more arrow here, and we have to select as far as it can go, which is here, which means these letters are now not available. And the word we're spelling is VACINE, which isn't the right word. So let me do it on another layer so you can see when I erase this. So we get VACINE. So that's one way you could do it. So starting again, say you decide to go this way instead. So if we do that, then this is the next arrow to select. And that has to go as far as it can go. I'm assuming that that's what happens when you have 2 arrows in a row like that. So that means these are not available. So we go to the next arrow. Let's do this one, since we're right next to it. That means this is the letter you have to select. And these letters are now not available. So we have this arrow. which means this is what you're selecting, and this is not available. This arrow, we have no letters to select because they're all gone. This arrow, we have no letters to select because they're all gone. And this arrow, we have C. And that means these letters are all unavailable. So what word do we have to spell? V-A-C-K-N. So now let's do it the right way. This was our letter selection that we start at. This is the arrow that shows that. Now, the correct way to do this is to pick the arrows that already have absolutes. So like the next arrow would be this one, because there's only one place it can go to get its letter, like this. And now we can now take these out of circulation, right? So that's out of circulation. The next one that I wanted to do, because it had less place to go, and it would select the E. And now these letters are unavailable. Okay, so now I have this arrow, and you see it only has one letter to choose, and so this letter now unavailable, and these letters are now unavailable. Now when I do this arrow, it goes all the way to the end and selects that letter, and now this is now unavailable, and this is unavailable. Select this arrow, and there's only one letter left for it to choose. And this are unavailable. And our last arrow is available. It's the only letter left is C, okay? And the word we actually spell is V-A-C-C-I-N-E. So let's see which one it is. V-A-C-C-I-N-E. There you go. See you next time. Hello, welcome to week 4, day 2 of Brain Games calendar. We have connect. Let's get right to it. Link all circles with straight horizontal or vertical lines into one connected group. The numbers tell how many lines are connected to a circle. There can be no more than 2 lines in the same direction, and lines cannot cross circles or other lines. So let me just zoom this in a little bit. Nice. Now, what I usually do with these is I start with the largest number first, because you get to use up the most connections that way, and you can't mess that up. So we'll start here with 6. And as you can see, it has 1, 2 connections. 1, 2 connections. Well, let me not make the line so long so you can see the numbers. And 1, 2. And this also is 6 over here. So we just continue finding all the 6 ones. So that's 6. Do we have another 6 here? We have a 6 over here. So 1, 2, 1, 2. I work down to the smallest number. So I start with 6s. And here's another one right here. 6, 6, 6. So that's 6 connections coming from that circle. Any more 6s? 5, 5, 2, 4. Okay. So let's actually do this one. So that needs 4. So you need 2 more. So this has to go here. So now this 4 is done. Like if you want, you can circle the ones that are done so you know there and there. Okay? So we're down in this corner. Now we have this 3 that's not done, so we finish that. And if we look here at this 6, we have a 3 that's not finished, so we finish that. That means this 2 isn't finished, finish that. This 2 isn't finished, finish that. This 3 isn't finished, finish that. And this 4 isn't finished, finish that. So we now have that much done. So let's circle those in yellow to show that they're finished. This one's finished, this one's finished, this one's finished, this one's finished. Actually, I have to make that clearer that that's not one line. That's clear that it's not one line. Alrighty, so let's go in this corner here and finish that. So we have 1, so now that's finished, this is finished, and we have finished this corner. See, there's 4 coming out of there, 4 coming out of there. And actually this 2 is done as well, because there's no connecting to that. 2 is already coming out of there. Excellent. So now we have this. Let's work with this. We have a 4 here. So we know that this has to be 2 and 2. There's no way to get away from that with a 4. Now that we have a 3 and a 3 here, that means we just need 1 coming here, 1 coming here. So now for here, we have 4 interconnects coming in, and we need 5. And there's only one place to go, here. Here, we have 4 interconnections coming in, and we need 5. So that goes there. Here, we have 3 interconnections coming in, so that has to go there. If we come 4, we only have 1, so we need 3. So 2 has to go this way, and 1 this way. So now this is done. But we come to the 5, and we need 1 more connection. We come down. The 3 needs 2 more connections. So we made a mistake somewhere. Ah, I know what I did. Sorry, my mistake. This 4 needs 3 connections, but we have a 2 here that ends. So the 2 connections are going to go that way. So now this 2 is finished. And the 5 has 3 connections coming in. So we get 2 going this way and 1 coming this way to finish the 3. So now this 2 is done, the 4 is done, the 5 is done, the 1 is done, the 3 is done. Excellent. So we go back here, and where were we? I didn't circle this 5. That 5 was done as well. And this 4. Now you say, you're thinking it's done, but look, something is wrong because I still have this and this. So I made a mistake somewhere in my math. Ah, I know what I did wrong. I didn't finish. This one isn't done. So I wasn't finished. This 3 wasn't finished. So this 1 coming from here, 1 coming from there to there. Now we are finished because we got full connections here, full connections here, full connections here. So let's see how this actually looks. We'll take off the yellows, and we'll do this. Okay, yeah, see? There's the 2 there. Here's the 1 to the 2 to 3. So we did good. See you next time. Hello, fellow puzzle addicts. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more great videos.